Am I the off for buying a treat for my oldest daughter but not her younger siblings? I'm Jen 38F. Life is a constant juggling act. I have 3 kids, Nellie 16F, and 2 stepkids Matt 10M, and Lily 7F. Nellie's always been a responsible kid, gets good grades, helps around the house, the works. Matt and Lily are typical younger kids, filled with energy for days, a talent for making messes and a constant need for attention. Nellie's been working part-time at the local bookstore for a few months now, saving up for a new laptop for her online art classes. She's been putting in extra hours lately and I know she's been stressed. So yesterday after her shift I picked her up and decided to surprise her. I knew there was a new bakery that had opened near her work, and they had these fancy macarons she'd been eyeing. I bought her a box of them, the expensive kind with all the fancy flavors. When we got home, Matt and Lily were in the living room watching cartoons. Nellie thanked me and I told her to enjoy her treat. She went up to her room and I went to start dinner. That's when the meltdown started. Matt saw the box of macarons and immediately started demanding some. Lily, always quick to follow her brother, joined in with the whining. I explained that they were a special treat for Nellie as she'd been working hard. But it's not fair. Matt yelled. She always gets special stuff. Lily started crying. I want macarons too. My husband, Mark 40M, came in from the garage looking confused. He asked what was going on and I explained the situation. He sighed and said, "Honey, you know how they are. Maybe you should have just gotten something for everyone." I snapped. She works. She's saving her own money. She deserves a treat without feeling guilty. Mark just shrugged and took Matt and Lily into the kitchen, probably to find them some cookies. Nellie came downstairs a few minutes later looking uncomfortable. "Mom, it's okay, I can share." "No, Nellie," I said firmly. "You earned those. Enjoy them." But honestly, I felt terrible. I know Matt and Lily are young, but I also need to acknowledge Nellie's hard work. I don't want her to feel like she's just the responsible one, who gets nothing in return. So, Reddit, am I the off for buying a treat for my oldest daughter but not her younger siblings? Update. Answering comments. I want to clear the air about a few things. You guys keep saying I don't like my stepkids, but that's not true. I love them, but they are spoiled. They always had to get what they wanted and their dad just egged them on. The macarons were just the last straw for me. I do not live off Mark, nor do I live in his house. We didn't cheat either. I got the house in the divorce from my first husband after he cheated on me. He didn't want his daughter to move and said I spent more on it anyway. My ex-husband pays child support and gets our daughter whenever he wants. We settled this part out of court because even though I was angry, I wanted the best for our child and he is a good father. I met my current husband 2 years after my divorce and things went quickly. We have a prenup and we both work good jobs. Mark does not parent his kids, so for as long as I've known them they have been entitled brats. Outside of that, the kids aren't disrespectful, so it has never really been a problem. My daughter has a lock on her door. It was installed before they moved in because my daughter likes her privacy. I hope that answered most of the questions in the comments. Update to 1 month later. Okay, Reddit, I forgot to update, so here it is. The house was tense for 3 days, then everything went back to normal. I treated the kids the same way I always have despite them being distant because I understood. In my original post, I told you guys my daughter was saving up to get a new laptop. After a chat with my ex-husband at our regular meetup for our daughter, I explained what happened. He said I did nothing wrong and that I was right to stand up for her. After that we had our regular meeting, then I left after saying bye to my daughter. When I got home, Mark and I had a sit down. I told him that the kids need guidance. They are getting entitled and rude when they don't get their way. He said to just give them what they wanted and let them be, which pissed me off, but I dropped it. Nellie spent a week with her father and then came home. She was so excited to tell me she finally ordered the laptop and it was supposed to be delivered in 2 days. I hugged her, then took her and Lily out for a girls' day. Since her dad wasn't here and Matt was with his mother. No, they don't have different mothers, but their mom doesn't love Lily. We had a great time and Lily bonded with us. Ever since then I took on more for Lily and took her under my wing. She needed guidance and it was clear neither of her parents was going to give her that. I spent more time with her and even with Matt when he was around. I started to be a parent to them and they started to listen to me. They were doing so well that I bought them snacks. Thanks, Reddit, for the help and advice. The ones who laid into me, thanks too. Their parents weren't being good parents, so I should have been there for them to guide them. My marriage is only 2 years old, so I'm still getting used to them, but they are only kids, so I will be there for them and help them understand some things. I also told Mark to get therapy for his kids and himself. He said he will, so I'll see. By Reddit.